Losing ground. We can't afford to lose any more ground. What does it mean? It means to be less successful compared with someone or something you're competing with, to lose some of the power or advantage that you had previously, to fail to hold one's position, to fall behind, to deteriorate, to retreat or be forced back, to become less popular or to be given less support. This expression was originally referred to territory lost by a retreating army. Let's look at some examples. Losing ground can be an indicator of a person's declining effort. Australia is losing ground as a competitive investment destination. The television program was rapidly losing ground in the ratings. The enemy is losing ground. There is a strong likelihood of losing ground financially rather than gaining it. Public police forces are losing ground to private security firms, which now employ 2/3 of all security personnel in the nation. Then she went cautiously, losing ground but keeping her bearings. The leader is losing ground as the rest of the runners accelerate. We need a new strategy because we keep losing ground to the other team. Labour is rapidly losing ground with working class voters. Same-sex marriage has been slowly losing ground as an important issue in the next election. She is losing important ground with voters. More conservative candidates are losing ground in key battleground states. There is no doubt that the city has lost ground in the race to establish itself as a financial center for Europe. We were losing ground to the opposite team in our quest for the trophy. I am losing ground to Wendy in the sales contest. Scientists continue to warn that we are losing ground in the race to reduce climate change. I'm worried that we're losing ground in our bid to host the next Olympics. His terrible performance in the debate caused him to lose ground to his opponent. The concern in 1970s was that women were losing ground in educational opportunities. Without Sampson's monumental strength, the Smiths seemed to lose ground. American students lost ground in achievement levels in math and science. The radicals have steadily lost ground to the moderates since then. He had lost ground and was starting to fall behind himself. Shares of major banks lost ground. The United States lost more ground in its trade balance, running up the biggest trade deficit so far this year. The Indian team seemed determined to regain the ground they lost in the last game.